Many anime characters believe that they are talentless or useless and in general can't really accomplish much. They have this type of mindset, but in reality, they can become much more than what they currently are. So today's video will be going through 10 talentless anime protagonists that become overpowered beings. If you are new here, then please make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notifications bell icon turned on to stay up to date with the latest anime news and recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keep y'all waiting, let us begin with the video.
つまり暗殺だ。だがこいつはとにかく速い。殺すどころか眉毛の手入れをされている始末だ。
So starting this list off with Assassination Classroom, which was created by Studio Lurch back in 2015, this right here was arguably one of the most popular anime, which sadly did come to an end after season 2. Now the protagonist Nagisa attends an assassination school, and with other classmates, they are all being taught by an alien octopus creature named Koro Sensei that wishes to destroy the planet Earth, and the students must stop him. Basically, Koro Sensei is teaching them how to kill him, which is hilarious in a way, but they all later on open up to him and how kind of a teacher he really is. It's super enjoyable, quirky, and fun at the same time, making it a great anime to watch.
どんな手を使っても
Right next on the list is Talentless Nana, which is a very entertaining anime that resembles the video game called Among Us. Basically, one student is trying to kill everyone else using only intelligence and brain power without any superpowers at all.
トップを取ってこい。お前はリーダーになるんだ。リーダーなんてどうでもいい。
This is made by Studio Bridge in 2020, and it's a fresh, brilliant, fresh idea that I really enjoyed a lot. It is a female protagonist named Nana working for a secret organization that dispatched her to eliminate possible threats that may pose danger to humanity, and so she must eliminate those with dangerous powers. Watch as she builds trust, friendship, and in the end, betray them all.
これからもよろしくね
そこでお願いなんだけどさ
今日限りで空手部やめろ。
Now we're jumping into a bit of a classic martial arts series that I loved so much. Kenichi, the Mightiest disciple, is all that you need for a weak starting to an overpowered protagonist. Like many other shonen, he starts weak without knowing much how to fight, but trains the hard way without anyone giving him any superpowers until he can accomplish exactly what he wants. It's a full of action series. I mean it, it's literally a martial arts series, and it may be slightly old, but boy is it super addicting to watch. How about this time, a little bit of a sweet, sensational harem anime series with a very powerful protagonist within a school setting. Now this guy thought that he was weak and talentless, but he turned out to be way better than everyone else. This is called World Break. Now, as a veteran harem watcher myself, because I watch so many harems, this anime isn't entirely original in its, character personalities. However, it is made up for with its story. It has, because, it is the strongest point of the series. The character tropes, well, it's kind of baked and some you probably won't like, but I did like the protagonist a lot. It's generally fun watching him kick ass, which is what many of us wish to see in almost any other anime. Ah yes, Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry, a huge fan favorite anime. In fact, this anime made quite a large fan base due to how good this anime was. Silverlink and Nexus both collaborated, two great studios worked together to bring us this anime. I found myself to be highly engaged into the action and the battle scenes more than the story itself. I felt bad though because I personally felt that the story was weak. It's not amazing, but the action truly is what carried this anime, and well, its animation was so well done. The protagonist Ikki is basically viewed as the weakest by everyone. That reason is because he really can't use any magic abilities and is an F-ranked blazer. He is in a world where he must prove to everyone that he, even the weakest, can become the best. Now we're moving on to a series called Danmachi, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And this one is actually a really popular fantasy anime, and while it doesn't have the most impressive writing, there are tons of cliches and fan service, and the pacing is sometimes questionable, but even so, it never ever fails to be entertaining, which is something I can't say for most anime. Danmachi was created by JC Staff back in 2015, and it follows a trendy topic of a weak starting protagonist named Bell, who can't really fight or defend himself until later down the line. He becomes the fastest ranking adventurer and also the strongest of all time. It really is a great feeling to watch a character accomplish something amazing in an anime. Summertime Rending would have most likely been a very popular anime if it wasn't locked behind Disney jail, but this anime is insanely good. Actually, the best mystery suspense anime I've ever watched. This was made by Studio OLM in the spring season of 2022, and those guys are so talented to bring us what I'd love to call a masterpiece of a creation. There's a certain charm to each mystery author's writing style, and I really couldn't oppose the one used in this show either. How the show so far is neatly executed is what I personally prefer. There are no excessive twists, no lore dumping right on the get-go, and no overblown fan service. It feels so well balanced, with full of emotions, full of entertainment and cliffhangers, wanting you to keep on watching. Ranking of Kings is one of the best anime of 2022 hands down. People for some reason, I don't know why, but they really overlook this anime due to its visuals, but Wit Studio have done an outstanding job with this anime. The protagonist Prince Boji will become the next king after his father passes away, but many, however, underestimate his abilities, and the reason being is due to him being deaf. How could a person like him run a kingdom with such a disability? However, he does have a talent, and that is why he journeys out of the kingdom to get stronger. If you are looking for a proper adventure series, then look no further, because Ranking of Kings is what you really need to watch. Spirit Chronicles doesn't really bring anything new to the isekai genre. I mean, you've seen this all before. Cliché plots, generic Kirito-type character, and fun fact, the voice actor for the main protagonist actually plays Kirito as well. A lot of things are overused, but I give props to the plot itself, which is by far the most interesting thing that comes from this anime, and it's actually getting a second season sometime next year. TMS Entertainment were responsible for this anime, and the protagonist does start off weak, living in the slums, to then getting a chance to attend a prestigious academy to hone his magic skills after saving a princess from her kidnap. Now finally, to end this list off, I'm recommending to all of you an anime that received a lot of undeserved hate due to its protagonist himself, but his progression is what I really love the most about him. This is Tokyo Revengers. Lion Films brought us this anime, and I was extremely entertained by how good the story was. Takemichi is super average, yet his powers that allow him to go back in time to save his girlfriend and those that he cares about from dying is what matters the most, truly. The timeline changes every time Takemichi fixes something in the past, and even mistakes are a huge cost, and that's why, it just makes the anime so unpredictable and what could happen next. Season 2 is actually not far from away from airing, and I very much look forward to that.
俺に俺も付き合うぜ
バカてめえの出る幕じゃ
The ending point of the video has now been reached. You just watched 10 talentless anime protagonists that become overpowered beings. If I have managed to leave any anime in particular that you thought would be a great addition on the list, then let me know in the comment section down below, as I'd love to hear your very own opinion, or just comment down below what you thought about the video in general, as I'd always appreciate the feedback. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.